Gandini.
Yes, I know there's some difficulties. My thing it got turned off. Give me 1 second. So, yeah, no, I have some difficulties here. I'm trying to hear. Sorry.
No need to apologize. Just want to make sure you know.
No, I know. I'm just trying to figure it out. I've been having a lot of trouble with technology, which is really funny because I'm really think I'm very good with technology. It's not Krishna's doing that to me now. Okay, let's see now. Sorry, I don't know.
Es blanco, pero es bonito.
Vivo. Y tienen 3 minutos más todavía. Canten un poco más si quieren. Sorry.
3 minutos más.
Sí.
Ah,
Sorry. Okay, now the bella va de la eterna conexión a Datan, Hari, qué bueno. Acá lo tengo. Aribolito, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien.
Yo dormida, pero presente. Bueno, acá estamos.
A ver.
Acá dejamos.
I will look in my computer. The Lord is beyond. This is the text one, introduction.
Es la introduction, sí. ¿Querés
It's gonna
poner
get
vos?
it.
¿Querés compartir vos la pantalla?
No, yo voy a leer. I will
Entiendo.
read from my computer. Is bigger.
Entiendo. Estás con el celular, entendí.
Make
Okay.
it easy.
Okay. Varisha knows Spanish. This is an English version, but I keep forgetting. So
the Lord of
it's
the
beyond.
Lord. Where do we begin? The Lord is beyond.
Yes.
Let me check a second. 7.7. Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. The Lord is beyond the inferior and marginal energies, as above mentioned, and his spiritual energy is manifested in 3 different phases, as eternal existence, eternal bliss, and eternal knowledge. As far as eternal existence is considered, it is conducted by the Sathini potency. Similarly, bliss and knowledge are conducted by the Hladini and Sambit potencies respectively. As the Supreme Energetic Lord, he is the supreme controller of the spiritual, marginal, and material energies. And all these different types of energies are connected with the Lord in the eternal devotional service. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is thus enjoying in his transcendental eternal form. Is it not astounding that one dares to call the Supreme Lord non-energetic? The Lord is the controller of all energies, and the living entities are parts and parcels of one of the energies. Therefore, there is a gulf of difference between the Lord and the living entities. How then can one say that the Lord and the living entities are one and the same? In the Bhagavad Gita, also, the living entities are described as belonging to the superior energy of the Lord. According to the principles of intimate correlation between the energy and the energetic, both of them are non-different also. Therefore, the Lord and the living entities are non-different as the energies and as the energy and the energetic. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and ego are all inferior energies of the Lord, but the living entities are different from all as superior energy. This is the version of Bhagavad Gita 7.4.5. The transcendental from the Lord is external existence and full of transcendental bliss. How then can such a form be a product of the material mode of goodness? Anyone, therefore, who does not believe in the form of the Lord is certainly a faithless demon, and such is untouchable, and not to be seen persona non grata, fit to be punished by the Plutonic king. The Buddhists are called atheists because they have no respect for the Vedas. But those who defy the Vedic conclusions, as above mentioned, under the pretense of being followers of the Vedas, are very more dangerous than the Buddhists. Sri Vyasadeva very kindly compiled the Vedic knowledge in the Vedanta Sutra, but if one hears the commentation of the Mayavada school, as represented by the Sankara Sampradaya, certainly he will be misled on the path of spiritual realization. The theory of emanations. In the beginning subject of the Vedanta Sutra, all the cosmic manifestations are emanations from the absolute personality of Godhead by his inconceivable different energies. The example of the touchstone is applicable to the theory of emanation. The touchstone can convert an unlimited quantity of iron into gold, and still the touchstone remains as it is. Similarly, the Supreme Lord can produce all manifested worlds by his inconceivable energies, and yet he is full and unchanged. He is Purna, complete, and although an unlimited number of Purnas emanate from him, he is still Purna. The theory of illusion of Mayavada school is advocated on the ground that the theory of emanation will cause a transformation of absolute truth. If that is the case, Vyasadeva is wrong. To avoid this, they have skillfully brought in the theory of illusion. But the word of the cosmic creation is not false, as maintained by Mayavada school. It simply has no permanent existence. A non-permanent thing cannot be called false altogether, but the conception that the material body is the self is certainly wrong. Pranava, Om, or the Omkara, in the Vedas is the primeval hymn. This transcendental sound is identical with the form of the Lord. All the Vedic hymns are based on the Pravana Omkara. Tattvam, Tatvamasi, is but a side word in the Vedic literatures, and therefore this word cannot be the primeval hymn of the Vedas. Sripada Sankaracharya has given more stress on the side word Tattvam Asi than on the primeval principle Omkara. The Lord thus spoke on the Vedanta Sutra and defined all the propaganda of the Mayavada school. The Bhattacharya tried to defend himself and his Mayavada school by jugglery of logic and grammar. But the Lord defeated him by his forceful arguments. He affirmed that we are related with personality of Godhead eternal, and the devotional service is our eternal function in exchanging the dealings of our relations. The result of such exchanges is to attain prema, or love of God, Godhead. When love of Godhead is attained, love for all other beings automatically follows because the Lord is the sum total of all living beings. The Lord said that but for these three items, namely eternal relation with God, exchange of dealings with Him, and the attainment of love for Him, all that is instructed in the Vedas is superfluous and concocted. The Lord further added that the Mayavada philosophy taught by Sripada Shankaracharya is an imaginary explanation of the Vedas, but it had to be taught by him, Sankaracharya, because he was ordered to teach it by the personality of God. In the Padma Purana, it is stated that the personality of Godhead ordered his lordship Shiva to deviate the human race from him, the personality of Godhead. The personality of Godhead was to be so covered so that people would be encouraged to generate more and more population. His Lordship Shiva said to Devi, in the Kali Yuga, I shall preach the Mayavada philosophy, which is nothing but clouded Buddhism in the grab of the Brahmana. After hearing all this speechless
I want
of
to
the
say,
Lord,
sorry, interesting that also listen this from Radhika Raman, but you know that Krishna even sends people to deviate those who want to be deviated, you know, like he give all the opportunities, you know, he's not like, you know, he says the Vedas or whatever, I'm here for anybody. I mean, he's there for anybody, but he also sends distractors, you know, like, you know, almost like, you know, will you do with you're testing a relationship with a partner and you want to know if their love is true, and you may send them some test, you know, you may put him to the test. Is that really true? Or he's, you know, he really wants to be with me for me, or he wants something else, or he's serious or whatever, you know, and you put some test for them, you know. So here Lord Shiva, Krishna ordered Lord Shiva to, you know, to Mayavadi philosophy to distract us, to you know, so he facilitates the distractions, you know. It's not like Krishna, you know.
It's like because we want it.
Yeah. So he should say, okay, if you want this, let me facilitate you here.
Yes.
If you want me, I am over this corner here. But if you want something else, there you go. That's why Krishna is not punishing us in one sense. Well, if we realize that we are far from the most pure love we can have, we can see this as a punishment. But because we don't realize that, you know, we don't see this as a punishment, you know. But it's not like, you know, he said, okay, you want to be that. That's why that's the reason, you know, like he created the world to begin with, you know.
Yeah, because the word that he doesn't like it, but he created for us.
Yeah. So, you know, he made it so that we can have a place. We didn't want the spiritual world. I said, okay, then I give you something here. And it's pretty good, this world. I mean, if you think about it, you know, it will be even better if we were more like sattvic. Everybody will be in the mode of goodness, you know, will be even more, you know, so it will be perfect, you know. But anyway, so I just think about, you know, how and I will send them Mayavadi philosophy.
I have heard a quote for that. The foolers exist because people likes to get fooled. The same.
Yeah.
It's like so many YouTube how to say YouTube channels that they just give their opinions and everybody's just like yes. They're like hearing it like true, but it's not like very true because it's speculations and everything else. But
Nobody's
people
checking.
like it.
Nobody's checking the veracity of the or whatever people are saying. No, now if
Yeah.
you're famous, that's all what you need to do. Just be, whatever. But anyway,
Mhm.
so we're going to stop
Yeah.
here now. It's 7 o'clock. We're going to offer our respectful obeisances. Thank you for reading, Vivesha.
Yes.
Thank you, Varisha, for coming also.
Mhm.
Let's offer our respectful obeisances to all devoted Vaishnavas of the Lord. They are like a desired trees, able to fulfill everyone's desires, and they're full of compassion for all the conditions all share. Vanchakalpataru Vaishak, Asinoviya Vacha, Patitanam Pavanavya Vaishnavya.